Hey, what is up, everybody? My name is Sumeru64. Welcome back to Let's Play Genshin Impact Sumeru story. Now, we are here to reach the conclusion of the Sumeru story. So let's head on into it.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. Alright, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis.
F off.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Piss off.
Your
You're not
hypocrisy
here
is
to do
built
anything.
on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I
Ooh,
thought
Nick,
you would
he has a
show
bit of that.
evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom.
Well, she's the
But
love.
this is a clever move. You must have seen through me
I
when I
mean,
first captured
Lolly
your
hasn't do anything to do
consciousness.
with it, but I don't know why I said that.
As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers.
Exactly. So F off.
As the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Ooh.
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort.
Just like
Requiring
your
me to
experiment
destroy them
with the
all
Battle
here
Tier.
and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part.
Damn straight it is.
Yes.
She's a
How
goddess
very
of wisdom,
interesting.
after all.
Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I can see your remaining honesty.
What is she up?
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it.
Dang
The
it!
future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time.
Good.
Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
None of your damn business.
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there?
Come on, Nahida, don't give it to him.
Isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker?
Don't.
Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
No, Nahida, come
Let
on!
me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
What?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth of this world.
Nahida.
Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With
Nahida.
negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
No, Nahida. Why did I have to give up on their gnosis? Secret dark truth flows within the mind of the wise, then everything falls silent. Several days later. Man, just when we had a sweet ending, it had to be ruined by the doctor. I can't wait to take him out.
Together! Okay. Wake him up.
Is that an emergency food?
Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Okay, I'm up.
Good morning! How are you feeling today?
Pretty good.
Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right?
That's right. On the day we lost consciousness in battle, we woke up... heard that it was Sinnoh who brought us here. Tainari complained that Sinnoh always sending people to him, but he has taken great care of us. After completely exhausting ourselves, we had a good rest here, and after a few days, we finally recovered enough to be able to go back. From what Tainari and Kali said, the Akasha has been turned off completely, and people of Sumeru no longer rely on it. That's good. Such a big change will certainly affect the people's life, but it will definitely be a good thing.
Come on, Traveler. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. The quest location involved. You gotta be kidding me! Ah, why is everything so freaking annoying? Suspicious smuggling case. Where is that? Why is this screwing me over? It's such an important time. Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna put pause in the video. BRB, everyone. I'm gonna try to get through this quickly. That way I can be back with you. So BRB. And we're back, everyone. Okay, that took me a bit of a time, but we made it. Finally, we're gonna be able to take a toast to victory. So let's go talk to Cole and Grass Amber and see what she says. All right.
Good morning.
Good
Looks
morning.
like you're awake.
Fully.
Yep.
Good morning, Cole.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Right?
Well, now that I've recovered from Elazar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
Aw,
Paimon bets they're all delicious.
super delicious. You enjoy yummy breakfast with Cole, who's been waiting for you.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up, so Paimon didn't open it. All right, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Milu. Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyano's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As
Yay!
heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
We're just doing our part.
Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you.
You're amazing too, Cole. Come on, Grass Amber.
You're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar.
I mean,
to have a
regular
look.
fire,
Oh,
pyro,
before
and
you leave,
I mean,
be sure to inform Master Tayami.
hot Amber. I don't know what to call Amber, but you know what? Regular Amber will be proud of you too. Okay, now. Okay, well, hopefully there's nothing that get in our way anymore.
Hinari!
Good
So,
morning.
Tanuri.
How do you feel today?
Absolutely
We feel
better.
much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
Good.
Well, from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's
Right.
fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia.
Oh,
For now,
that's good.
I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
That's
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
right.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The withering
Like?
is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
I appreciate that's a lot to
By the
ask.
way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
Yay!
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
Right?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino?
Oh,
He
wait.
didn't tell you?
Oh boy.
Perhaps, or alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Hmm.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
Not really.
You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Yeah.
Kala has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me.
Oh,
You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
really?
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia forest,
Flippin'
and the
Paimon.
people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Interesting.
Huh?
Is your mister alright?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies.
Yeah, right.
And have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidya forest.
Good.
When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
I'm curious. Does
That
that
sounds
mean
really exhausting.
Does that mean everyone has
There's nothing we
really
can do,
forgotten
really.
Greater
But
Lord
that's another
Rukadevada?
topic. Back to the matter at hand.
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out.
You've recovered well. You may go, but be careful.
Yay! Will do!
Alright, come on. Let's go meet up with everyone else. Gosh darn it, I forgot to fix up the timer on my phone. Yeah, no. I don't know how long we're gonna be going through this, but teleport. I hope we don't run into any more trouble. Trouble of, like, you know, of it having to do any more quests in order to, like, get going, you know? It's getting annoying. I don't want it to happen here. Especially since we're so close to the end. Alright guys, we're here. We're here to celebrate.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Yay!
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests?
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
It should be.
Hey, Lou!
Hey, Nilu.
Traveler, Paimon,
So,
Got your letters, so here we are!
you're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
perhaps.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all.
Of course, you're right.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste.
Right?
Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair.
Greatest of eyes.
Let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as
Oh, we have
pictures.
that.
Ooh, good idea.
I don't want you giving pictures of me to everyone.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon,
I don't know.
could you help confirm if the letters were actually... If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Okay, we'll go around and check.
We can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
Do you know where everybody is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to
Oh, boy.
time. I'm not too sure about Rahman's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
We'll do.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Oh gosh, we got a lot of people to talk to. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can complete this within the next 13 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so first, the Academia. With Sino and the Hopefully we can find Sino and Altheheim together. That way we don't have to do anything about it. If anything, maybe we should put pause. Well, yeah, you know what? I'll put pause between traveling here and there. The guys, so BRB. Okay, we're back, guys. Hello, Sino, Altheheim.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there.
Yo, nerd. What's Altheheim?
Hey there. Have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yeah, that guy.
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana.
Oh,
you should
hi.
be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Probably.
Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
Not at all. No, not at all.
No way. We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
No. Nah. Who cares about the stages? They're dead weight anyways. Alright, come on. Let's get going. Welcome back, everyone. We're finally here.
Oh, he's over there. But it looks like he might not have time for us.
He's already
Just
talking to
put down
someone
that
else.
worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway.
Who's that?
Just put...
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Who's this guy?
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Interesting.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, it seems like they're both rivals.
You...
Look, guys, just
See?
go to the Valley of
This
N
is
and
why
just
I hate
scream out each other's
discussing
name.
anything
Naruto!
Dick's
Sasuke!
arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Let's see how it plays out. We're not in a rush tonight.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
Oh boy.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage.
My gosh.
Yours, though, on the other...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
I swear, we're parking up to cut these episodes apart. Because So I thought this would be at least
Hey, Alhaitham.
Hey,
Oh,
Alhaitham.
it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to Alhaitham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office.
Oh boy.
I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Let's see.
You've always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole Academia was practically turned upside down.
Damn.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them.
Right?
4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the Academia. I don't know where to begin.
Sounds like they're pretty powerful.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages.
I see.
Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar, and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Paimon has a point.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence.
Let me
The
guess.
person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the Academia. But I refused.
Wait.
Huh? But why? Ugh, can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, alright. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia.
Imagine Lisa
before the new
comes in
sages take
to
office.
do that. That'd be funny. Okay. This ain't fun.
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we look like
Your
friends?
nuisance?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
He didn't seem to believe a word you told
Which
him.
is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Thank you for our work these days.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Alright, I'll see you there.
For sure. Alright, we got our pay hunt. Though honestly guys, I think I'm gonna end this video right here. Like, sadly, like, I don't know why they didn't just like make the end of this quest just like in a big bang instead of just like, oh, you have to go do this, you have to tell that. Just let everyone gather into the grand feast. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be the end of that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button, share the video as well, guys. Please share the video. We're trying to reach up to 150 subscribers before the first half of the year comes by, and I can't do that without you guys. So please just help me and share the video. Also, guys, if you want If you guys want to share your thoughts on the video, go ahead and comment down in the comment section down below. And as well, guys, if you aren't subscribed here and you like my content, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. That way you guys will be able to see more of it. And if you guys don't want to miss out on my content at all, hit that lovely little bell to receive all notifications. I am Sumeru 64. This has been Genshin Impact Sumeru Story. Peace out and God bless you all.